that want to. I don't think this generation of players today have the want to. You know, or Charles Oakley said it. You know, these players today are soft. I don't know if you want to go that far, but that's pretty much what he thinks. And Michael Jordan pretty much said the same thing earlier this year. Well, LeBron James was complaining about how the season's too long and how they need to shorten the season.
What got me? I mean, at the end of the day, it's all about the coaching. At the end of the day, it's the coaches, right?
I mean, yeah, the coach can suggest. I mean, the coach does make the final decision, but at the same time, you know, and it could be the coach's mentality too. But at the same time, for the players to just go along with it, you know, that says something too. And none of that, but so far, I haven't heard the coaches, you know, complain about the season's too long. We've only heard the players complain that the season's too long. No, I mean, like I said, so the coaches, some of the responsibility does, you know, fall on the coaches because they are resting these players like the Denver Nuggets yesterday. The Denver Nuggets are not making the playoffs. So there's really no reason for those guys to need rest. You know, but they basically rest their players because they feel like, you know, they're winning too much and they're trying to lose some games so they can get good draft picks, which, you know, they're doing the Sixers. You know, they follow the Sixers motto, and that's something else that Adam Silver needs to stop too. You can't have these teams losing on purpose just to get better draft picks. That's BS. I mean, the Sixers are pretty much throwing away this whole entire season doing that crap. And now you got the Denver Nuggets, because they won 5 games in a row, they feel like they're winning too many games, so now it's time to rest their players. The Sixers did it earlier this year. You know, they got on a little winning streak. Oh, we're winning too many games, we're going to trade all our best players so we can suck it again. That shit need to stop too. Right now, if I'm a Sixers fan or if I'm a Nuggets fan, I'll be pissed off right now because, you know, I want to see my team, you know, win. I want to see my team compete. You know, I look at the Boston Celtics, and the Boston Celtics, you know, they're rebuilding right now. They're a rebuilding team, and the question that everybody's starting to ask themselves right now is that Boston, even though they're rebuilding like the Sixers and Nuggets are, but they're right now the Celtics actually have a chance to make the playoffs this year. They're in a 3-way tie with Miami, Charlotte. Well, they're in a 3-way tie with Miami and Charlotte for that last playoff spot. And people in the media are saying maybe Boston should start losing on purpose so they get better draft picks. If I'm a Celtics fan, I want my team to do well. Yeah, we're not going to win the championship this year, but at least I get to see my team in the playoffs. At least I can be excited for, you know, next season, saying that, you know what, we can continue to build off the success we had this year and build something towards next year instead of just losing games on purpose and putting a team on there that you know can't even compete in the sake of winning. That makes no sense to me. And so to me, Adam Silver needs to do something about all these teams resting their players for no reason, and he also needs to do something about these teams trying to lose on purpose. Because like I said, it's complete BS, and I don't want to hear, you know, the quote Sam Hinkie, the general manager of the Philadelphia 76ers. I don't want to hear, you know, respect the process.
The process.
You know, the effort process. The process sucks. I ain't trying to wait 10 years for the Sixers to start winning.
Man. Yeah, that's crazy, man. Man, you probably be dead as all know it in 10 years. Nah, I don't like to respect the process. We're going to win the championship in 10 years. Man, crazy. I mean, I bet Allen Iverson is losing his mind. Don't he work for the 76ers right now?
Yeah, him, Dr. J. I mean, even Charles Barkley, you know, another Sixers legend, talking about, you know, what the hell is going on in Philadelphia.
You don't know what's going on. What got me, I don't understand why a lot of these players, man, don't become coaches. Or, you know, they all want to become owners, but why don't they become coaches, man? Like Michael Jordan,
I'll tell you why. And Karl Malone and Charles Oakley. I'll play the clip again. I'll play the whole thing this time, all the way through. But this is their reason why, you know, you don't see too many players and coaches. Players becoming coaches. I mean, there's some players that are coaches like right now in Golden State. You have Steve Kerr used to play for the Bulls during the '90s. But for the most part, here's Karl Malone and Charles Oakley. This is an interview they did last month on the Boomer Carton show in New York.
That's a problem with the NBA and the Knicks in particular. Soft.
The whole league is bad. It ain't just the Knicks. It's so much bad talent. They keep drafting it. Who's doing the scouting?
That's right. Phil Jackson.
You know what's amazing?
Go.
Oak and I was talking out here a while ago. If I had to sum up one thing that I'm disappointed with and who allowed this to happen,
go ahead.
I have never seen so many athletes resting. Rest.
Yeah.
Hallelujah,
rest.
man.
Well, I mean, you don't have to go home to rest. Just come to the game.
Hey, look.
Lay in the back.
Look, rest.
Right.
Look, when I played against Oak, and I call a spade, I had to have my right.
Right.
Okay? So I had to spend time in the weight room
Go ahead.
to prepare to play power forward. Real power forward.
Power forward, yeah.
Right? Now, you never know who's playing.
Right.
Really. On the way out here
What is
yesterday.
it? Is the money or just a lack of professional pride?
Look,
or maybe
you got to have some want to here. I didn't want to miss a game. I played with a little point guard that challenged me every night, and whether another power forward or another team, someone on another team said anything, I took it to heart. He would always bring it to me. It's a pride. The game, I love the game. Okay, the competition.
That's
what drove me.
You.
That's what drove me.
Oh no, it was the competition. The guys are like, well, no, we got to get ready for this game. No, just get ready for every game because the team you played back then, everybody had a threat. Somebody was a threat, and you wanted to come out and prove that team that, hey, you ain't gonna come to New York and just come in and go out and party, then come on the floor and have a good time and celebrate with our fans. No, we wouldn't go for that. You had to come in with your shoes tied tight and ready to bang because there's going to be some banging every day on the court. There's going to be some contact. Now it's no more contact.
I like what you just said, Carl. But Stockton had the same attitude.
Right. Well,
which
look,
many people may not know that about John.
Let me
he
tell
was
you,
that kind of guy.
One of the most fiercest competitors I ever played against. When we was getting ready for games, Coach would split us up.
Okay.
Stock on one team, I was on another team. And I had to be ready to play him. Don't let his size fool you.
Right.
Trust me, don't let his size.
Yeah.
That's great. But you know what? You know what I remember the most?
Go ahead.
Like Oak said, every team you played was ready to hand it to you.
Yeah.
Right.
Now we go out. We're talking about what we're going out after the game. We hugging. I want to just dap you. I believe in standing for the attention of the flag of the United States of America, right?
Yep.
After that, I want to pound you because no. I want to give you some dap.
Yeah. Right.
But brother, let me tell you something. When it go up,
game on.
We don't like each other.
Your thoughts on James Dolan, the recent email stuff, and just the overall thoughts you have on the owner of the Knicks?
Wow. I mean, I knew the dad, never met the son. Matter of fact, let me tell you a short story. I was in All-Star last week in New Orleans, and I'm walking through Harris. We see some with LeBron, some of his guys, my guy Jacob. So I see Wild Wild West and Dolan. And I said, wow, I ain't never met this guy. And
you never met Jim Dolan?
Never met him. So I go over to West. I said, West, let me meet Dolan. He said, okay, come on over here. Woo. So I go into West, Mr. Dolan, James, this is Mr. Oakley. Woo. He said, I met Oakley. I said, you never met me before. He wouldn't even turn around and look me in the eye.
When was this?
Last year.
Shut up. You had never met James Dolan?
No, never met him. So matter of fact, the last two games I've been to the Knicks, I bought them on StubHub tickets.
Come on.
Yeah, that's how bad.
Really? So you first met James Dolan a year ago through World Wide Web?
No, I went to meet him, but he wouldn't turn around and talk to me.
He wouldn't talk to you?
He wouldn't even look me in my eyes.
Why do you know why?
I don't know. He said I said something in the paper 15 years ago. And I asked the commissioner to set up a meeting. I said, well, get all the articles. I said, what have I said?
Right.
Well, if I said I'll back up, I would come on the air and clear it up.
What have you said about him of the Knicks that I don't know about?
I haven't said nothing, but when you 11 or 10 and 45, what can you say good about?
Nothing.
I mean, what you want me to do? People in New York know sports. Why should I jeopardize my friendship with the fans over the years? Love me, I respect them, or saying something that don't make sense like a lot of people do in this city.
So let me ask you this. No disrespect to Larry Johnson. Larry Johnson has a deal with the Knicks and the Garden.
Right.
You're more of a Knick by far than Larry Johnson, with no disrespect to Larry.
No disrespect.
Why would they say Curry favored LJ and turn their back to you?
I don't know. I played for 10 years. I mean, I took charge of diving in the stands, jumping in front of trucks. I don't know.
How about when you left? What was it like when you left? Was there
they
some
traded
animosity?
Me.
I know that, but was there any animosity? Did you say anything after you had left? After you got traded?
I mean, no, I ain't never had to apologize about nothing I said about basketball. I mean, I don't talk to be talking. I talk about what I know. I've been around basketball. I played in an area that was. You don't talk, just be talking. Barkley was the only one talking. When he get on the court, he got his head knocked in.
Yeah. Well, it's kind of interesting, Charles, because I've heard that there were some issues, whatever they were.
But what's issues? I was going through. Matter of fact, and why I really found this out, I was going through some games 3 years ago. So I said, I was at the Garden, I was doing interviews. I said they followed me around. They got mad and this and that. And I called. It was a preseason game. It was like, can I get a couple of tickets? So
I remember that.
I called to get a couple of tickets. Like, no. And then I called Alan. I said, Alan, because Alan's the GM.
Yeah.
He said, well, some people upstairs said, you've been talking. I said, you knew this. You didn't call and tell me about this play. This is preseason.
It's tough between you and ex-teammates.
You would have rectified it. How'd you know?
I'm like, what did I, okay, so I'm asking them, what did I say? They said, well, he said you said, because then when Mari came here, I said in the paper, like, Mari not an East Coast player, he's a West Coast player. It's a different play ball game. They got mad about that.
So pretty much, man, like they feel like the reason why a lot of these ex players are not getting like coaching jobs and the front office jobs because these analytics people, like Mr. Sam Hinkie, where it's all about analytics and numbers and math and stuff, and that's what you use to build a good team.
I guess I gotta respect the process, right?
Oh yeah, if you want to lose for the next 10 years, then yeah, respect the process.
Yeah. But it would make a whole lot of sense if they would, it would make a whole lot. Like for instance, one of the greatest players of all time, Michael Jordan, coaches of basketball. Coach the Bulls. I mean, my God, you got a lot of these legends. If not coaching,
well, I mean, in fairness, though, Michael Jordan do something better than coaching. That's being the owner. I mean, he's the owner of the Hornets. That's better than coaching.
Yeah.
And I'm pretty sure he goes to practice every day.
Yeah. But I mean, ain't nothing like getting into just talking to them, mentoring players. Like we just let like an old school player like KG, you know what I'm saying? Kevin Garnett. They respect him. You know what I'm saying?
Well, yeah, because a lot of the players on the Timberwolves weren't even born when Kevin Garnett was drafted.
But if we had a bunch of players like that just mold and mentor the young players, maybe the resting wouldn't even be an issue.
And that's another argument too you can make too. That where's the veteran leadership? A lot of these there's no more like veteran guys on none of these teams. And I think you're right, man. I think the league does need more people like Kevin Garnett, who even though at this stage in his career he's no longer the player that he once was, but he still serves a purpose. And even though Minnesota's losing a lot, but he's mentoring these young players. He's mentoring them, and and giving them a level of guidance that he got when he first came to the league back in '95.
Like for instance, he got onto them about them cell phones.
Yeah, so that if he catches you on the cell phone in the locker room, you throwing it in the toilet.
See, that's one of them that character builder. You know what I mean? What you need a cell phone for? They ain't gonna make you play no more better basketball. And then 9 times out of 10, they texting the other teammate, the other guy on the other team. Yeah, we gonna take it to you to the paint. You understand what I'm saying?
Well, that's another thing Karl Malone just complaining about too. Is that he hates the fact that everybody's friends now, everybody's buddy. He was saying that back in their day, they try to. They want to destroy you. They don't want to be your friend.
Knock your head off, man. Clothesline you when you go up for a layup, man. It was crucial, man.
Yeah, like Charles Oakley said, man, every time Barkley talked back on the court, man, Barkley got his head knocked in.
Play around. It was serious business, man. Nothing personal. Everything was serious business. But I guess when they get them millions, they like, man, I'm injured, but I ain't